Okay, good morning. Today is Monday, November 30th, the first day back from Thanksgiving break, right guys?
Yes.
They're wide awake here, which is surprising. We've been out for a week, but they're wide awake. So at home, I want you to go ahead and complete page 67 in your Star Master book. Then come back to this video and follow along to check your answers. Okay, number 1, it says, look at the diagram below. If you separate the balls into groups of 5, which equation shows how many groups you can make? Okay, so if I'm separating, what operation does that mean? Does that mean multiply, divide, add, or subtract if I'm separating into groups?
Add. Multiply.
Nope. What do you think, Aaliyah? Divide? If I'm separating, do you think that means I'm dividing?
Yeah.
Yes. It could be subtract, but repeated subtraction. Okay, repeated subtraction is the same thing as what? Now remember?
Repeat.
If I'm repeated subtracting, that's the strategy we use for what? Division. Oh, we forgot already. Okay? So this is a key word right here for division. If I'm separating into groups that are equal, then that's division. Okay? Do we even really need to work it out? No, we just need to know what to do, which we said we're going to divide. So we look at the equation, and I only see one that has division. Which one is it?
C.
C. Good. We're not going to multiply because we're taking groups and splitting them up equally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number wouldn't get higher, it would get smaller, right? Okay. B is subtracting. We're not subtracting. C. And then D was adding. Separate does not mean to add. Okay? Raise your hand if you got that one right. Okay, good. So y'all were able to get the right answer. You just weren't able to tell me what separate means? Then how'd you get your answer? How'd you know that it was division? Allie?
So I circled 5 of them equally, and it equals 4.
Oh, okay. So you just worked it out, and that helped you figure out the answer choice. Good. Brandon?
And I did the same thing as Allie, but
You did the same thing as Allie, circling groups of 5, and you got 4. Good. Well, that's division. Okay. Number 2. Jill had 24 buttons. She sewed 4 buttons on each of her sweaters. If Jill used all the buttons, how many sweaters did she have? Okay. So what could I do to work this one out? She has 24 buttons in all. Do we know the total?
44.
Yes. So what type of problem is that? Division. Okay. So Allie, what can we do?
So, I circled 4 each, and I circled 6 in all, so she has 6 sweaters because I circled 4 and 6 of all.
Good. So I'm circling groups of 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Luckily for us, they already have it in 4s. So all I needed to do was count the columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 goes in these boxes down here. Where should I put it? Kelsey?
Last one.
Down here by the decimal?
Ones.
Yes, good, in the ones place. Okay, and then make sure you bubble in the 6 underneath. Do I need to put anything in these boxes?
No.
No, we can leave those empty. Okay, number 3, which problem matches the number sentence below? And this is a division problem. 15 divided by 3 equals, and we don't know, but we could figure it out. First, what we're going to do is read each answer choice and see which one sounds like a division problem. All right, Kelsey, you want to read A?
Casey had
15 bows but lost 3. How many bows did she have left?
Okay, what does that sound like?
It sounds like a subtraction problem.
Raise your hand if you agree. It sounds like a subtraction problem. Everyone should be raising their hand. That is subtraction. If I lose 3, how many does she have left? That is subtraction. Okay, B. Bryson, you want to read that one?
Cassie had 15 bowls. How many bowls would she have if she bought 3 more?
Addition.
What does that sound like?
Addition.
Adding, good. She bought 3 more. That means I'm going to add 3. Okay? C. Gregory, you want to read C?
Yes, sir. Casey had 15 bowls.
Casey had 3 friends.
Casey had 3 friends. Each friend had 15 bowls. How many bowls did the friend have in all?
Okay. Casey had 3 friends. Each friend had 15 bows. How many bows did the friends have in all? What type of problem is that? When you have to find a total in all, you could add or multiply. Good. It was equal groups, 3 groups of 15. Okay, so that's not dividing. Let's read this just to make sure it sounds like a division problem. Brandon, you want to read that one?
Yes. Casey had 15 bowls and gave each of her friends 3 bowls. How many friends could
Receive.
3 bowls?
Okay, so she has 15. She gave each of her friends 3 bows. So is she giving an equal amount each time? If she's giving 3 to each of her friends? Yes, so that's like saying 15 minus 3. And then you do it again, 12 minus 3. So if I'm doing repeated subtraction, what type of problem is that?
That is a divide.
Divide. So they're taking 15, dividing it by 3.
That's a lot of numbers.
Okay? So D would be correct. I'm just showing you how it relates to subtraction, because when I hear that word gave, if I give something away, that could also mean what?
That can also mean
Divide.
It can mean divide or subtract, so you have to pay attention to what they're doing. If it's subtracting repeatedly the same amount every time, then that's division. Okay? Last one. All right, Kelsey, you want to read?
4 boys share 20 slices of pizza equally. How many whole slices of pizza could each boy have?
Okay. Sharing. Sharing, is that a key word?
Yes.
Yes.
For
Shared.
what type of problem?
That would be a
Division. And I'm sharing it among 4 boys. Okay? So here's my pizza slices. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 over here. So 20 in all. How can I model sharing it with 4 boys?
Circle 4, mark 4.
Mark 4, good. Anybody do something different? Brandon?
I marked 5, and the other half 5, and I marked 2. And marked 5, and the other half is half of a pizza.
Okay, so you knew that would 5 pieces would be enough for 4 boys, and it would be equal. Allie, what'd you do?
I counted 5 of each, and so since there was 20, there was 10 in all. So there was 2 5s in each. So there's 4 boys, so each boy has 5.
Good. So you saw if I just split this in half, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough for 1 boy,
Why don't get a 5?
2 boys,
Because
3 boys, and 4 boys.
if you do an array, you'll get
Okay? Now what Bryson did was mark, or you could have shaded 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 2 groups now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a third group that we just made. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another group. So I ended up making 5 groups of 4. So 5 is your answer. Either way would work. Okay? Kelsey?
I did an array. I did 20 divided by 4. And I did an array and I got the answer.
Okay, good. You didn't even have to use the pizzas. You could have drawn an array like Kelsey did. That's totally fine. Okay? All right. Any other questions or comments before we go on? All right. Put your books away.